Doubling down with the Derricos star Deon. Derrico owns two other Las Vegas houses, as the family home featured on the TLC show is in foreclosure. Deon, 50, and Karen, 41, live in North Las Vegas, Nevada in a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom home that's been featured on Doubling Down with the Derricos. The home is currently in foreclosure and is scheduled for an auction sale on September 1st. But The Sun can exclusively reveal the real estate investor has two other homes in Sin City to fall back on. Deon bought a 4-bathroom, 4-bedroom home in North Las Vegas in September 2019 for $107,709, according to Clark County property records. The property is in 25% his name and 75% his business, REC Enterprises. The 2-story home is 3,084 square feet and sits on 0.16 acres of land. The kitchen is described as spacious, with an island and pantry, as it also features wood cabinets. The home has tile throughout, fearing a stone design. The living room boasts a fireplace. The upstairs bedrooms all have carpeting throughout. Back in July 2018, Deon bought a 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom home for $277,247. He owns 5%, while his company has the remaining 95%. The 1-story home is 2,076 square feet and features a 2-car garage. Deon, Karen, and their 14 children are still living in the home featured on the show, according to social media, ahead of the auction. As The Sun previously reported, Deon filed a petition for the foreclosure mediation assistance after the home he purchased in 2015 went into default a month prior, according to court papers in March 2020. The filing is to provide a remedy of last resort for the homeowner to avoid foreclosure and loss of her home through a mediation process with negotiations between the lender and owner. A mediator was assigned to the parties, but they were unable to agree to a loan modification and the negotiations were terminated. The petition for foreclosure mediation assistance was dismissed, and the foreclosure was to be issued in the normal course of business. Then in February 2021, Deon filed a complaint against U.S. Bank National Association. The foreclosure sale was to be conducted on or about March 12, 2021, but he claimed the date was improper. He argued that the home is the primary residence of his wife Karen and their 14 children. He then filed a temporary restraining order to prohibit the foreclosure of the sale, but the court denied the motion. An auction for the Sin City home is on Wednesday, September 1st at 9 a.m. with opening bids for the 2,321 square foot house starting at $430,254. TLC did not immediately respond to The Sun's request for comment at the time. The foreclosure comes after The Sun exclusively revealed the parents filed for bankruptcy 5 times in the past. Deon first filed for individual Chapter 13 bankruptcy on October 3, 2011. The patriarch listed his debt between $500,000 and $1 to $1 million. Deon did not provide a summary of schedules, which lists creditors, income, expenses, and more. Just days later, on October 17, 2011, an attorney for Deon filed to dismiss the bankruptcy. A judge agreed to the dismissal the same day. On January 30, 2015, Deon filed again for individual Chapter 13 bankruptcy, this time listing the amount of debt as $100,000 to $500,000. The court dismissed the case on March 27, 2015 because Deon failed to file the summary of schedules and a statement of financial affairs. Then on April 11, 2015, he filed for individual Chapter 13 bankruptcy once again. Deon listed his assets at $314,619 and liabilities, which is money owed, at $600,009.53. Deon requested the case be dismissed. As he said in court papers, he does not want my bankruptcy to continue, on February 11, 2016. Then on March 31, 2016, his wife Karen filed for Chapter 13 bankruptcy in just her name, owing a whopping $1,009,691.33 to creditors. The case was dismissed by the trustee because of Karen's alleged failure to comply with notice requirements, failure to file her plan in a timely manner, and more. On August 8, 2016. On January 24, 2018, Karen filed for Chapter 13 bankruptcy again, this time listing her debt at $47,567. The case was discharged on February 7, 2019. Deon's legal woes. The bankruptcies also come amid Deon's past legal troubles. The Sun previously reported Deon was charged with 13 counts, including theft, false representation concerning title, multiple transactions involving fraud or deceit, and more crimes on June 24, 2014. Deon pleaded not guilty at his arraignment. The case went to trial in 2018, and an attorney for the state of Nevada requested Deon's children not be mentioned to the jury because it might distract the jury from the facts of the case. Deon was found not guilty, except for one count of false representation concerning title and one count of notarization of signature of person not in presence of notary public. The jury was deadlocked, and the court ordered a mistrial. The TLC series premiered in 2020 and just wrapped up season 2. The show features Deon, Karen, and 14 of their children. Most recently, Karen shared that she suffered a miscarriage in late 2020. Karen and Deon told People in an exclusive statement, "Even though we aren't strangers to miscarriages, it's still a tough heartbreak to endure. Our hearts are," the couple added. However, "We must continue to thank God for our children and many other blessings that we have, and in addition we stay prayed up." This was Karen's third miscarriage.